I'll be honest with you. I think this is a first. Gotta take a picture of this one. This is another. I mean, I'm shirtless too. That's probably not a good idea, but I'm currently wearing 3 headsets. All my guest commentators have taken their leave of absence. So we got 3 games going on right now. Derby City Classic live from my living room, raw and unfiltered. Devin Poteet is playing Roberto Gomez. That is 0-0 as far as I can see. Still in the first game. And then we got Levan Corteza and Evan Lunda. Levan's up 2-1 already. And then the third game I just started is Feder Gorst and Josh Roberts. And then we have an additional game. Actually, there's a lot of viewers over there. That's on my Apprentices Machine, Mike Cease, joined by our friend Derek Reynolds. He's doing Tyler Steyer and Mickey Kraus. These are all round 9 one-pocket matches, capturing everything here as it happens from my living room. So we're going to do as much stuff as we can. I mean, this is as much as one human can do, I promise you that. And maybe I'll get a 4th computer next year. I don't know. That seems like overkill, but I got room for it. I don't know if I have the bandwidth to run it. But we've got so many great matches. The match I really wanted to do from this round was Tony Shohan and Shane Van Boening. I want to give a shout out to Robbie Patrick, who lost on the hill to Shane Van Boening and actually should have beat him. He should have beat the monster. People are like, who the hell is this kid? I mean, he's a 670, 680 speed player. But he was there. He just missed the 3-ball, and then Shane run the rest of the set out, more or less, after a little safety battle. But that would have been a humongous upset. Everyone and their mom would have been talking about it. Devin Poteet from Paragould, Arkansas, is back in the mix after taking about a 3 or 4 year hiatus. Good to see him playing. Good to see him playing good. He's a really talented young player. He used to be like Skylar's road buddy, BFF, when Skylar lived in Kentucky. Real naturally talented player. Always been a cool kid to me, always been nice to me, always appreciated my work. Glad to see him rocking the cue again. We got Levan and Evan. I've known Evan since he was like probably like 14 years old in the rack pool hall, hustling kids for $1 a game. He grew up in the pool room. His father's name is Elliot, but they call him Frenchie, and he's a hell of a player still. And he played in the Derby this year. Seen little glimpses of him. And nothing more can be said about Feder Gorst. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. Gonna win everything. If he doesn't, it would surprise me, but he's absolutely in contention for winning everything. Tough to talk about the specifics for 3 games while I'm trying to entertain 3 people, but 3 machines of people. Do me a favor, hit the like button, which is the thumbs up on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, you probably already follow the Billiardnet page, but if you don't, please do. And if you don't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be uploading all kinds of, stuff I've done over the past decade. And I mean that literally. In about 2 weeks, I'm going to upload Earl Strickland and Johnny Archer, Bad Blood, the 14-1 match, which was a race to 200 balls. That will be on this YouTube channel for sure as a premiere live video. It's going to be 2 sections, unless I edit the video. Maybe I'll splice some more video before then because I got time, but it's about an 8-hour set, so I want to do it on a Sunday. And if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification of when it goes live. You won't want to miss it. It's one of the greatest straight pool matches ever recorded. Commentated by Nick Varner and Sean Putnam. And I did all the production with my associate, Sharadika Gibson, at the time. Alright. The first game is over. Devin Poteet pulls ahead of Superman Roberto Gomez. Does Devin Poteet have the kryptonite? People probably forgot about Devin. But he was super talented in anything he did. Back in the day, we did like Iron City. He got second place, and I think the one pocket and the bar table event. I mean, he won a bunch of second places, and he came out of nowhere. People are like, who's this guy? I mean, they know him, but as far as performing that deep in a tournament, Evan's got his work cut out for him. But my buddy Manny, who's been doing a lot of the guest commentating with me, he really likes Evan. He hasn't seen him play all that much. And I was like, man, trust me, this kid can win. He can win this whole tournament, actually. I mean, I don't know if he's going to beat Lee Van here, but he really needs to if he wants to win the tournament. But he really likes Tony Shohan to win the tournament as well. Tony's playing ultra aggressive and just running out and making balls like he does all the time. I mean, it's an incredible talent. In a long race, you know, he did make the comment that this guy's way above all the other players. I wouldn't say he's way above all of them, but in a longer race, you're probably going to see it. But the race to 3, you know, he doesn't have to win everything. Like I said, I'm wearing 3 headsets, so I don't know which game you want me to talk about, LOL. Please go to Digital Pool if you want to check out the draws and the brackets. My main interest right now is capturing these one-pocket games live and raw. And then we will move on to the 9-ball for sure. But we got a few more rounds. I guarantee there's at least 2 more rounds tonight on one-pocket. We might dabble in some 9-ball. I just did the Oscar Dominguez Jesus Atencio match. And that was really wild because they just played for like 25,000 last night, whatever it was. I'm sure somebody else said, no, that ain't right. They played for 15. I don't know what they played for, but they played a match, and it was last night. So it's like ironic that they would end up matching up in the 9-ball tournament. Again, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. (1-0) Devin Poteet over Superman. 2-1 Lee Van over Evan. And Federer won the first game against Josh Roberts. I want to thank all my guest commentators I've had, even though none of them are here now. LOL. Troy Jones, Manny Talavera, Derek Reynolds, Julie Skripek, and at times Zach McKee. Steve Bowers gave us a little time, and Mike Gully, and I think that's everyone. Although nobody's available now. And there's probably hardly anyone streaming any of these games except 2 or 3 guys at the most, probably. It's daytime. I don't even know what day it is. I know it's during the day, though. So people usually have something called a jobby job. And they can't do this all the time, but I've been very fortunate to be able to do that. Hopefully Troy Jones will return and give us some actual real tight strategy play-by-play. If there's anyone that wants to guest commentate with me on Lee Van Corteza's match in Evan Lunda, I have an opening. Just message me. We can get on Zoom. Manny's probably asleep. I don't know where Manny is, but he was great. And he gave me some ideas on some internet marketing stuff. 40,000? Wow. I mean, crazy. I mean, what do they not think Jesus Atencio plays? The dude's a champion. He's from Venezuela. He's been over here for 3 to 5 years at least on a regular basis. Plays nearly 800 speed, I would say. He's one of Carlos Sanchez's boys, or was. I remember when he first started playing, dude barely spoke English at all, and he's over here robbing people. He's now living in, I want to say, North Carolina. He's the highest rated player in North Carolina, probably next to BJ Ussery. Most of the viewers are watching Tyler Steyer and Mickey Krause. Also want to give a shout out to a guy named Snooker, who's been around the streaming world as long as I can remember, and he's known me as long as I can remember knowing him, like 13, 14 years, 13 years practically. He was around back in the Ustream days. He's my YouTube moderator. So if you guys get out of line, he might throw you up against a wall or something. He knows all about the history of streaming. It looks like Mickey Krause is taking it to Tyler Steyer. Where do they learn how to play one pocket in Denmark? You know what I mean? He's actually a moderator of my pool group, Pool and Billiard live streaming. That's actually my group. That's the main place I post in for streams. Like, there's not that many people watching this Poteet and Gomez match, but I'm glad I'm getting it, because people will come back and watch it later. Especially if there's an upset. They'll be like, oh, did you hear Devin Poteet beat Superman? Oh, I'm going to have to go watch it. Well, you can go watch it here. Josh Roberts trailing Fedor Gorst 1-0. I mean, we're going to be heading into round 10. Right now, I'm going to say there's 14 players remaining in round 9. There's a few games going on that I can't get. Anthony Maglino is playing. Jeez, who's he playing? I remember seeing the whole list, and I was like, man, every single game is so juicy. He's playing Filler. Filler's up 1-0. Tony Shohan's up 1-0 on SVB. Lee Van's up 2-1 on Evan. You know that. 1-0 Feder. Devin's up 1-0 on Superman. And we got Louis DeMarco and Shane Wolford. And Louis up 2-1 on Shane. Now, Shane is obviously a better shot maker than Louis. He's a higher end rotation player. But Louis is a really great one pocket and a banks player. And I wouldn't say he's really undercover. But he's probably underrated because he doesn't go too far. But he's a real good banks player. I mean, he's probably at least 60 points under Fargo than Shane Wolford, I would say. Louis probably a 730. I'm kind of guessing. Somebody will tell me, I'm sure. But he's a really good one-pocket player who knows the game. I mean, he might just beat up on him. I wouldn't say he's a favorite playing big table 10-ball rotation, but he might be the favorite in one pocket. And Fargo has no bearing on one pocket. You could probably, like, be a 500 speed player in 9-ball and actually be a pretty good one pocket player. Then you're stealing when you match up. You're like, well, hey, I'm only a Fargo 500. I need 3 hit and a pick. I mean, I probably do need 3 hit and a pick. Actually, 4 is bigger, so I'm going to ask for 4. Something I can win with. See if Buffalo wasn't such a dummy, he could be commentating some of this stuff. But I don't want to hear the F word every other word. Somebody can tell him that too. Are you serious? Somebody posted the oh my god, dude. Posted the link to my streams on AZ Billiards and it was removed. Well, I'm doing most of the work that anyone else is doing. People should have the choice at least to see it. Choice to watch it. Give me a break. Any kind of independent platform right now like that, it's absolutely obsolete. I make one post on Facebook and 1,000 people see it within 15 minutes. Did he get the? I mean, that he looked like he hit the rail before he hit the 8. Talking about Lee Van and Evans. See, if I talk about the specifics of a game, people are going to be so confused because I'm talking about 3 different games right now, just to keep you guys entertained. Hear my voice, talk about the game, talk about the tournament. Because Manny went to sleep. Oh, the commentating wore him out. Wow. Lee Van went for. He went for it. Straight back under Devin Poteet's nutsack. Almost missed it. sells out. David's up 1-0. Superman shooting though. Mickey Krause destroyed Tyler Steyer. Alright, Derek Reynolds is going to come visit us. So let me take 3 headsets off. I look like an invalid, paraplegic actually. Can't move my neck. I'll be on 2. Hello, sir.
All right. Here I am.
That other game was over quick, eh?
Yeah, Mickey, on the second inning of the first game, Mickey ran 8 and out from nowhere. And Tyler made a really rookie mistake, if you ask me, in the second game. And then he made a mistake in the third game, and Mickey got 6. And you could tell that it really affected Tyler. So,
well, I'm excited to have you visiting here. I mean, like I was telling people, I was like, where's a guy from Denmark learn how to play one pocket? But
well, he's a good
world
straight
class.
pool player.
He's world class.
World class straight pool player. And he played really well at the Derby, the mini Derby.
Oh yeah. Oh, he won something, didn't he?
Huh?
Didn't he win? He won one of the events at least.
He won the 9-ball event, and he finished like third, I think, in one pocket or third in banks. He played really good over in Louisville at Rail Yard. Looks like Lee Van's about to take this one down, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean he's way up. This might be his last ball actually. Ooh,
Oh,
he missed it.
well, that's not the one you want to hang for Evan. He banks the ball so well.
Yeah, he has to
He
shoot at
banks his
this.
7 ball in. He's going to have a good shot on the 8 ball because he gets auto shape here. Oh, I thought he
I
played
would
the
think he'd
perfect
almost
speed
want it
and
not
caught
to
it.
fall, really.
Yeah, he didn't want it to fall at that point. I thought he had hung it. He hit the rail, and now what do you do?
I
You
guess you.
definitely don't want to hit the 15 and knock it in the
I think
side.
he's gonna roll. He's gonna roll him up on the 15 and push the 9 down table.
That was a smart
That's
shot.
probably the best thing he could have done.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, this is funny. I'm wearing 3 headsets. I mean, I'm trying to entertain people. Everyone else went to bed. I mean, I don't. Troy's working on printing his plaques and stuff out. He makes plaques for pool leagues and things like that. I'm sure he'll be back sometime tonight. There was no.
And you said
No,
Manny does, is he the one that does the online marketing?
yeah, yeah. He's on here, but he's muted because he's not available or he's gone or something.
Yeah.
He might jump in. Who knows? I don't know where Julie is. Probably a. I mean,
Julie's still
she
in
might be
school.
back to work.
Yeah, they had to go back to school today.
She
She's a
was
teacher.
sick though.
She might be on later on tonight after she gets her schoolwork and stuff done.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was saying, yeah, I got to go back to work tomorrow. I wish they could just give us the rest of the week off for school.
Yeah. Well, she was sick. That's why she was hanging out, really. But
Well, she had a couple days off from school. They had Martin Luther King Day off. They had a teachers in service,
she did a really awesome job.
and then they had a snow day on Wednesday. So same same as my kids here. This surprises me that he's not going to try and play this 8.
I'm gonna jump off here for a minute.
I don't know. Maybe he's going to roll the 9 ball in and try and leave Van up table. That was a sporty shot, playing the one rail kick shot back towards his hole. Gets a good little rub off the 15 to push the 9 ball down by his pocket. Now Levan's going to have to get that one out of there. I don't see him trying to cross face it to go towards his hole. that pretty much sells out a shot or two going towards Evans' hole if he doesn't make it. He may just kick behind it here and kick it back up table. Maybe try and bank it back up in the same pocket that it just came from. That would leave the cue ball down on the bottom rail. Or he may try and cross the 8-ball. Just played it to that side of the table. Evans looking at probably trying to twist this 15 back down. He's got a helper in the 9 if he can get the cue ball out of the way. If he hits it wide, he can still carry him off the 9 ball there, or the 1, whatever that is in front of his pocket. We got the old twisteroo. Gets by it, but catches the point there. Goes into the cue ball, and that sells out this ball on the bottom rail in front of Evans' pocket. And Levan finishes him off, so. Well, there you have it. Levan Corteza wins 3-1 over Evan Lunda.
Man.
Evan just got a bad roll trying to twist one back, and the cue ball kicked across and left Levan an easy bank. I was lucky. I got to match up with him in the banks the one year that I went down with Levan Corteza. He's a nice guy, and man, does he play banks pretty well.
All right, guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels. You get all your basic and extended channels. You get extra networks. You get Canadian channels. You get UK networks. You get all your premium movie channels. You get kids channels. You get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views. You get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing. All these sections, you get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this. But why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile. You can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up. It's TvMike. Let's get streaming. Game is Hill, Louis DeMarco and Shane Wolford. Round 9 of the 1 pocket. With that win, Louie. Look at that. See what I tell you? See what I told you. Louis is the winner over Shane Wolford. All right, we got Devin Poteet and Roberto Gomez playing. It's 1-1. And you got Feder Gorst and Josh Roberts playing. It's 2-1. Alright guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels, you get all your basic and extended channels, you get extra networks, you get Canadian channels, you get UK networks, you get all your premium movie channels, you get kids channels, you get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views, you get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these sections. You get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up. It's TvMike. Let's get streaming. This is our new Fireworks application launched for Fire Sticks and Android devices. If you got an iPhone, you can hit us up for another platform. But you get all your movies, TV series, all your sports, and 24/7 channels. You get your dog TV, you get your billiard TV. You can sign up at facebook.com/letsgetstreaming to send me a message. Use that QR code in the top right, and we'll see you soon. Hey, it's TvMike, and I'm dedicating this one to the Dave. And hopefully I get it right, because this is only about my 55th take on this commercial. Serious, at like 4 in the morning. Over 10 years ago, I joined the Jacoby Custom Cues family as a sponsored authorized dealer. Jacoby Custom Cues are made in America. Hit me up to get a great deal. Let's take a few minutes to go over some of our products. The Blackout Cue, it comes as a brake jump or a straight breaker, available in a multitude of colors. Get the deluxe version with the sport grip for the added power and strength. Also, our featherweight and heavy hitter brake cues are available. Check out the Element collection for a nice colorful entry-level experience. Sometimes I call those colored laminates. Move up to the HB series or the Heritage series of cues, or come down for the Mag 1 or the Mag 2. They're our standard line of cues. They come in all kinds of colors. Hit me up, ask me what you want, I'll tell you what I got. Let's move on to some of the shafts. Our Black 4, that's our most recent black shaft, carbon fiber. You can also get a keel wood and all kinds of pins and variants. You got an Ultra Pro, you got a maple shaft. You can check out our original jump cues, maybe the new Nano jump cue, maybe the Extreme Jumper. We got everything you want. Hit me up if you want an extension. I get those out all the time. This is TvMike. I'm an authorized dealer. Hopefully I can close this file out. Thanks. Wow, let's go, kid. Let's go, kid.
It's streaming. TV service, you heard me, it's a fantastic deal. You can't turn down. We'll help you configure it, and you will have an entire month. Hit up TvMike, and we'll get back to you and get you going. The best apps, the best tech support, the best service you can get in this industry. I promise you, you won't regret it. Get our deluxe package for $44.97 a month. Cut the cord, cut the box, go mobile, and let's get streaming. Hit me up. Thank you.
Let's go, kid. Very much the underdog in this game. Devin Poteet making it hill against Superman Roberto Gomez in one pocket round 9 as my other headset falls off my head. I'm doing this game on 2 tables now, but I've got the complete match recorded outside of maybe the break on one of my machines. I promise not to take any more creepy photos. This is the last one pocket game in this round. Apparently, Tony Shohan got beat by Shane Van Boening because I don't see him in the draw anymore. Sad to see that because I love to watch him play. Everyone likes to watch Tony play. Manny likes to watch him play. Tony does. Or, not Tony, but Troy, excuse me. I'm trying to see. So basically, the winner of this match will join Brandon Schuff, Feder Gorst, Joshua Filler, Lee Van Corteza, Louis DeMarco, Mickey Krause, and Shane Van Boening in round 10. So, I mean, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players will remain. That's a maximum of 4 games. I promise you the arena's getting one of the games, and I'm going to get the other 3. And hopefully we'll have some guest commentators for those games. I don't sure when it's going to be. Probably 6 o'clock. I don't know. I mean, the earlier the one pocket's over, the more 9-ball we'll get. And then eventually we'll just be all 9-ball. The finals, you'll have to buy the stream. We're doing one pocket right now, even though somebody's like, hey, put it on this page. Did he even touch that ball? No, sir. He owes one. Well, let's see what they're doing. They're doing a ball count on a digital pool. I can't count that far, and I can't see that far anyway. This camera is not. This camera's not my camera, put it that way. I would think Gomez is the favorite if you're betting on this. He's probably a 60-40 favorite. Some people probably even think higher than that, but Devin can win. What's the conversation? It didn't even look like he touched the ball. Round is not to be, it's not scheduled yet. If you're following the 9-ball, we're still playing round 2. There will be some, maybe I'll just do some 9-ball. I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but I just want to see where one pocket is because I don't want to miss it. The very deep round matches of one pocket banks, I'd rather watch that and rather record it than the early rounds of 9-ball. It certainly depends on who matches up, but 4 o'clock games, 5:30 games, 5:30 games. Christina to catch, Lucas for Casa Werner, Bustamante, Hennessy, Mika Immonen, Nathan Childress. Well, 5:30 game. I mean, that's about all the really named players. I think the game with Mika could be one of the stronger ones. Mika's playing a guy from Iowa by the name of Chad Schellenbaum. And the guy plays really good for a 670. Michael Yednak, he's playing now, or is about to play. Lee Van, Maglino. Those were running late because they were in one pocket. Uh-oh. Don't get forfeited, sir. I will be stoked if Devin gets this win. If you want to watch two unknown players, one of them's from Ohio. I'm not sure where the other guy's from. My buddy is streaming it. And there's some people watching it. There's like 20 people watching it. Jesse McNew and Brian Bowen. So, I mean, I got some other guys I want to watch that I'm friends with or people I know. Clay Davis is in the house. He's going to play in a 9-ball. He's one of our better players in the area for sure. Way underrated. But when I set him up with games and I bet on him, he loses. Unless he plays my player and then he wins. So go figure that one out. I try to set him up with a game where he's got a slight advantage. He bets his own money. He's supposed to win. I bet on the side. And he falls apart. It's crazy. I told the steak horse, I said, get that kid off his phone now. Texting his girl and all this and that. He's up 3 or 4 games, so he's like mentally freewheeling. I'm like, listen, you can't do that on this guy. This guy's a seasoned gambler. He's going to grind you out if you're not careful. And he did. And he won, to his credit. That ball rolled out of here. Gets the level. It looked like it rolled out. He played the cue ball, but he played it to get to the 7, I'm assuming. If he makes the 8, he gets to the 7. Roberto's probably going to dig this ball out. I was just going to make it. Free ball. Ball comes 2-0 the head. I wanted to post in the Arkansas pool groups, but I'm blocked from Facebook. So if you're Devin's buddy, hopefully you find your way here. Because I know people want to watch Devin. He's got a lot of supporters back home. He helps run a pool room. Manages a pool room in Paragould, Arkansas for a woman. Shane won his match with Tony, that's correct. I mean, I don't see Tony in the draw, so that means he's out, right? You guys gotta, I mean, it's kind of crazy, but you have to go back in and watch that John Pennegar match against Tony Shohan we did the other night. It was live, put it that way. They had to re-level the table. They ended up moving over. They ended up taking all kinds of crazy-ass breaks, all kinds of stuff. But it was a great match. Let's go Devin. Devin's got somebody watching him. I mean, he's got to be like 28 or something now. I mean, he ain't that old. When I met him, he was running around with Skylar, and they were young, and I got videos of it from Olathe. Actually, I mean, that's good for Devin. That ball goes in. He might bank that ball. I would think you're going to take a look at it. Cue ball comes up table. Little shy. Good cue ball though. Jason is watching. Well, hopefully he's being nice. LOL. Get excited when the draw comes out, but I think they're waiting for this match to be concluded. Let's give a shout out to Jimmy Gamble and Shark Bites. If I had a home pool room, I'd call that my home pool room. It's about 15 minutes from my house. It's only been open a few months, but we got 6 Predator bar tables in there. Perimeter lighting. There is a diamond bar table that is being fixed up. It's a blue label. And it'd be nice to have like 10 tables in there to at least like rival like icebreakers, and then we can do bigger events. I'm waiting for my pinball machine to be delivered in there. LOL. I might just buy one. But hey, if I'm going to go gamble, that's where I'm going to go. I play decent on those tables. Predators. They play like valleys. I mean, let's be honest. They have big pockets, and I can play on them. So I like them. I might play 20 points higher Fargo there. Plus, it's close. So that's our only spot in Akron, Ohio at this point, besides some of the bars and things that have basically vendor valleys, which are not maintained well at all. Everyone will tell you vendor tables, for the most part, are not maintained very well. And then we have Fiddlesticks, which is a half hour to 20 minutes south of me. That is the premier room in the area. Chris Suter is the house pro slash room manager slash part owner of the corporation. Most recently, we got rid of a bunch of the valleys. There's 2 valleys in there. They're the new ones. So they got Valley Pool League. Otherwise than that, there's like, I don't know, 12 diamonds, 12 bar tables, and about 8 9-footers, a 3-cushion table, and a Toy Story 4 pinball machine, which I like playing. Some good players out of there. But more importantly, for the business, it's got a lot of pool leagues. It's got a regular like college crowd. There's no food, but obviously there's a nice bar. And Fiddlesticks does very well. Done a lot of gambling over there, a lot of matches, a couple tournaments. There's not too many big tournaments over there because he doesn't want to take up a Saturday because he's got a whole clientele that would be in there. And it has to be a certain Saturday of the month, certain months where he knows it's kind of slower than otherwise. But if you want to play some of our top players in the area, that's a good place to go. Chris will even play you. Cheap. Or for fun even. To help your game out. Well, I can't see what he's doing, but obviously he's jacking up and thinning the ball. Oh, no, he's not thinning, he's killing the cue ball. What? What a shot. I mean, he was actually playing that to his hole distinctively. Devin's talking to somebody. You want somebody to watch it? I mean, why? Is it froze? Buffalo shoots his shot. Usually the ball's down a little bit closer to the pocket. This is his best shot. I mean, you're probably not supposed to shoot it almost never, but he shoots it. Banks it back to his hole. I don't think Devin is doing that, though. I think he's digging it. Oh, Christ. He's like, I need a spot if we play at Shark Bites. This dude plays 150 points higher than me. I just like playing there. I can play there. I played hours there, so I'm more used to it, I guess. But I haven't played no pool in about 3 weeks, so if I come and play somebody, it's not going to be for much money. All right, somebody just announced that there's a game that's going to be announced. Or Hennessy posted he was playing or something. Wood pocket brackets are still drawn, or not drawn rather. This game is hill. Devin's got a couple balls. It's 4:30. So the next round games are at 5:30. John Gabriel plays Wade Darr. I mean, that's pretty cool. Wade is from Mansfield, Ohio, our area. He's pretty solid in bar table. I mean, I kind of feel sorry for him. He's playing John Gabriel, but it is what it is. He gambles. I mean, he gambles pretty good, honestly. Three to 0 was the ball count. Troy Jones says, "You suck. I'll be in a little bit." No, he didn't say that. He's just busy. He'll come jump in probably 6 o'clock match. I don't know why there's haters. I'm doing a stream and I'm wearing 3 headsets so I can show everyone that this is a silly picture, but this is what it takes. I'm wearing 2 headsets right now so I can entertain both channels. And I'm making money on both of them, so that's who's the silly person? It's actually interesting to note that the stack is very well intact. Some of these players, some of the matches, by the time the 4th inning is going on, all the balls are wide open. Now, if Devin gets another ball, he should start moving balls up table, I would think. And that protects your position, playing the score. If he gets up to 6, for sure he needs to move balls up table. And they're not even in the open here. Oh, what's he gonna do? If he's way ahead in the game and he only needs like 2 balls, if you move balls up to the table, then the player can't run balls as well. If they're up here, you can bank them one at a time. He's not quite there yet. I mean, he's just ahead 4-0. That's a little advantage, but depending on what happens, he can lose from here. Especially playing guys that run 8 and out. They both run 8 and out, though. Roberto has won so many one-pocket tournaments with Ray Hansen. He's a big name in the game. Put him in the stat, kid. If he can see that ball, he's definitely banking it, but if not, I don't know what he's doing. It's 2 rails, if he sees it. Nope. Just a simple move. I got like 100 viewers. Shake and bake. Is that Roland Baker? Well, this is interesting. I didn't see what happened, but he's definitely shooting at the 14. Now how he addresses it, he's not? Wow. Well, safe to say that boy knows how to cut him. Now, some people might shoot at the 7, but it's the wrong shot, and here's why. I would think you're going to blow the stack open, even if you make it. And the balls go to Roberto's hole. So you gotta dig that ball out. Buffalo might shoot at the 7. He'll make it. And then run one ball and the other guy runs the table. Just got to think how to dig it out. Definitely supposed to shoot at it. Uh-oh. I mean, the 3-ball could have been good if it got in the hole, but he leaves that for... he didn't want to do that, but he left it. Roberto's going to bank this 3-ball 1,000%. Am I streaming Brandon Thomas's match? Not currently. I'm actually doing this match on both computers. And there's 50, 60 people on each one, so I don't need to go anywhere. I'm waiting for a draw. The ball just needed to turn just a hair more. Now this is actually pretty interesting because he might shoot this 7 and hit it firm and then just try to run balls. Play the one pocket ghost. If you miss this 7, you're not winning this rack. You're sleeping in the streets. Then again, maybe he'll just spin and make the 3. But for a really good player, that 7 ball is not bad. You're bound to get some shots. He's ahead 4 balls, so think about it. He makes this, he's at 5. He needs to find 3 more shots to win the game. I think he goes for it. I think he totally goes for this shot by that logic. I mean, as a solid player, is really good. He's going to find balls to run. He just got to focus and make the 7. And open this up a little bit, medium to hard speed. See what I mean? Now he runs out. Now he's got to find 3 balls. That's it. Oh, man. I mean, it's kind of challenging, but you got to root for him. He's got 5 balls now. He needs 3 more. And he beats Superman. He chooses a 15 first. I mean, this is a little tricky. He's got to get over here for the 5. Wow. Oh, man. Look what he does. He's looking at coming way up table. This is where you got to keep your composure. I mean, this is the most stressful, must-do thing ever in this match. He's got 6. He needs 2 balls. You want to get out. You don't want Roberto seeing the light of day at this point. You went for the aggressive shot to get out. Got a little funny layout, but it's here. He's really focused on getting out. I mean, that's the way to be a winner. Well, that was jam up. Now he needs 1 more. Ha! I mean, now you're like, damn. Hail Mary bank for the win? I mean, check your heart rate. You might want to cut that ball to the corner and try to get behind those line of balls. And then you are protected. Oh, I see what he's doing here. He's thinking about playing this carom shot, the 13 off the 14 towards his hole. I mean, this can be. This is something here. He needs 1. May the force be with you. I mean, even if he doesn't make this ball, Roberto's still got some work to do. He'll probably get 3-4 balls out of it. There's still pressures on Roberto. All right, it's 5 o'clock. Oh shit. 1 pocket alert. 5 o'clock match scheduled. Brandon Schuff, Lee Van Corteza, Shane Van Boning, Josh Filler. No, that's going to be on the arena. It's got to be. If not, I'm going to grab it. Wow, he left the cue ball pretty good. He left the cue ball pretty good. Devin needs 1. Roberto needs all of them. Man, that's crazy. They got these. I've been watching for this draw. They called it. Shane and Josh, table 9. I want that on one of my main computers, though. I don't want it. I want it on this computer, really. Yep. I mean, you knew that was going to happen, but he's got to contend with these balls on Devin's side. Well, table 9 is not. Better hope that ball goes. Yeah, I mean, he can win from here. It's pretty crazy, but he can. The hardest part is obviously getting back up table. Tony Shohan, oh, he bought back in. Tony Shohan and Evan Lunda, table 12. Wow. I mean, we got action. I gotta do both the games. Actually, we should do all of them. I just don't know if there's an arena match. Listen, Troy, you better get ready for the apocalypse, because it's coming. SVB versus Filler, Tony Shohan versus Lunda. I agree. I mean, how strong is this? Roberto runs out from that position. I mean, Devin needed one, and he got bad on that ball, really. And then he didn't want to take a chance with cutting that ball deep. But obviously it's not over with yet. But it's pretty sporty. He gets out, he earns it, that's for sure. All right, we're going to do Tony Shohan and Evan Lunda. Provided it's not an arena game. You'll need to come back because I'm not leaving it on the same YouTubes. Whoo-wee. Feel the heat. Both players need one. Troy, you watching this game? Listen, I'm going to get both games, but me getting both games, it's going to be like, I got to jump on these computers and retype and restart everything. It's going to take me a minute. Hopefully they don't start at 5, otherwise we're horse blanked. Because this game ain't going to be over with yet for a minute. I better start typing, actually. Jones. Oh my God. Leavin and Brandon Schuff are going to be on the arena. These are round 10 matches. This will be off the chain. Make sure you subscribe so you can come back. But hey, I can't kill the feed right now. We're watching this, right? Brutal.
Corrections there. Table 9 will be Shanky, Bogan, Josh Robbins, and Tony Josh Robbins. On table 12 will be Lunda, Jacoby. Leading shot on TV.
Are you kidding me? That's how you lose on the precipice of greatness. Devin Poteet tried to give the kryptonite to Superman. Superman wasn't having it. Good showing. All right, let's go, kids. I'm going to restart these feeds. Be looking for them. Coming in hot. Both of them. All right, guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels. You get all your basic and extended channels. You get extra networks. You get Canadian channels. You get UK networks. You get all your premium movie channels. You get kids channels. You get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views. You get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these sections. You get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up at... This is our new Fireworks application launched for Fire Sticks and Android devices. If you got an iPhone, you can hit us up for another platform. But you get all your movies, TV series, all your sports, and 24/7 channels. You get your dog TV, you get your billiard TV. You can sign up at facebook.com/letsgetstreaming to send me a message. Use that QR code in the top right, and we'll see you soon.